It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll have a front row seat to watch Hollywood Brown. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
Dalton right to the air.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Dalton. And that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Off play action. Dyson rolling to his left.
Claypool with another catch.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And he's got it down to the 28. The Cowboys hit 10-2 on the year, and they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Open man completes it to Claypool.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. A gain of 3, second down. Andy Dalton. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Dalton
to Chenault on the slant. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This is caught.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
You see this a lot on corner blitzes because they don't often get a shot at the quarterback, so they want to take it when they can. But this time, the hit came too late. Easy call for the official.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to move back in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get this squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mention that to the coaches...
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right when this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Arnold, no gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. Dyson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Dalton now to pass.
Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have the 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Play action now, Dalton. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
They'll try and now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. Throwing on 1st down. Dyson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open and puts it right up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
And that one not going to have enough height on it. Down around his feet, it's incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. All right, let's see what Dalton can do after the fumble recovery. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it's halftime.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dyson.
The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Dalton's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Passing, it's Dalton. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw here, Dalton. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. McCaffrey is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Cowboys are back within a score. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that ball traveling 68 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And now to the air, Dalton. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Throwing again on 2nd down, Dalton. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 36. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. So Dalton now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Dalton, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Tremble. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And it'll be Dalton again. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point safely through. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
2nd and 1. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back.
After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your...
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown Panthers. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Dyson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the bootleg. Dyson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that on your side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. Operating from the gun. Dyson. Open man. Completes it to Claypool. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. And fights him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Completion here to Claypool. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Oh, there he goes, right side. The 30. 10, 5, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So now the Cowboys down by 10, 57 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. In motion left goes a tight end. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. This is McCaffrey on the give. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
And they're going to have this across mid.
I'm the best, and the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, For the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boo, ain't heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching that, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know he missed the knew I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the mail before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow, but she can hang it up just like a telephone. Sticking up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Being them here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature 0. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavy, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Taking in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Dalton right to the air. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Going to run a sweep here. This is Hopkins. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Dyson.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
The Cowboys at 10-2 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were a bit fortunate last week having to gut out a one-point victory, so they definitely have some room for improvement here. But that type of a win leads them to believe that they can get much better in the future.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off play action. Dyson. They'll roll him out right.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Off the play fake. Dyson. This is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run on first down. It's Arnold. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Chase Claypool.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Dalton now to pass.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside.
6-0 our score after 1. A first down throw coming for Dalton. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Dyson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dyson steps away to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
On 2nd down now, it's Arnold, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun, and he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Arnold. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Dyson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Hollywood Marquise Brown with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. They'll look to throw, and the Cowboys are once again back in front. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
He threw the touchdown pass on that last drive, his 20th on the year. And he'll start again here, 1st down. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His 1st catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the 1st target, not just the 1st catch, 1st target. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Play action here with Dalton. And caught by Tremble. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Dalton. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And his kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down. Dyson got a man. It's Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Online, but off the crossbar. A long-range effort.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late-season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. They go play action here on first down. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Off play action. Dyson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Arnold. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 3rd down, Dyson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 4th down, Dyson. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run with McCaffrey, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. 4th down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll bring him back within a point. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Notre Dame man, Chase Claypool, in this offense, ready for their upcoming possession. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing.
This is caught inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Dyson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So and we're back now in Charlotte. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dyson. Touchdown! Chase Claypool with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Back to throw. Dyson, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for Dalton. Steps away. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Passing, it's Dalton. Get him down on the other side of midfield.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Dalton, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From midfield here, Dalton. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it play came up just shy of the crossbar, and they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Arnold.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Up the middle they go. Arnold trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Dyson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Looking to throw. Dyson. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
He's got the connection to Moore.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton, again, he finds more. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
So Dalton now.
There's Trimble, the tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And quickly they get to the line. And it'll be Dalton again. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Off play action. Dyson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
First down, Dallas.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during...
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action.